And 2024 was a record-breaking and attendance-shattering year for women's sports. Caitlin Clark was even named Times Magazine Athlete of the Year. Photojournalist Sam Tastad looks back on a year that has impacted local athletes and how they're making a way to impact women's sports for years to come.
Recovered by Gabby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history?
I think just seeing all of those women succeed, it just makes people want to be like, hey, if she can do that, I can do that too.
The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
This is not going to be something that we're going to see in 2 to 3 years. You know, those kids have already taken a path and started to develop. This is going to be some little kid who, you know, is seeing that on TV and wants to be like Caitlin. This is going to be some little 2nd or 3rd grader who's in the driveway with their dad.
I mean, I was a little girl shooting in my driveway. You want to make it, keep shooting in your driveway.
If we're not working, then somebody else is working, and just the competition is just going up so much. So we just know that we have to keep putting in the hard work. Really cool, just because before, I don't know if a ton of people took women's basketball really seriously.
This is kind of our time to show like what's been leading up to this all these years that we've been working hard. I think this is super amazing for women. Like, I am so proud to be a woman. I love everything that we've overcome and continue to do. Breaking records, you know, things like that. Love seeing women build each other up because we deserve the spotlight.
I didn't expect it at all. It was like a shock. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I didn't know what to do. Anybody outside, usually they're like outside, like right when we get off the bus, and when we open the door, and I'm like, wow, there's really fun here. I think it was just kidding.
We played against Paige Beckers twice, and she embarrassed us. She actually played at the Pentagon as a senior, and almost nobody in our community knew about that. I think in the same scenario, if we would bring someone unique like that to the Pentagon, that there would be more of a following, that there would be more excitement. Now it's our responsibility to do the things that will help it grow. Make sure that we're getting as many kids involved as possible. Make sure that we're providing positive experiences. Make sure that we are making it affordable. If we are, you know, physically letting these kids get beat up, if we're hollering and yelling at kids when they miss a shot, if we are, you know, not doing those types of things, you never get to see a player like Caitlin.
Here's Clark. She fires and go!
When you have something really good going, now you got to work really hard to maintain it.
You never know the impact you have, and I think like in the position we are now, a lot of people look up to us. Had our biggest numbers for our camps. People are just getting really excited about basketball now.
Just no way you can even fathom this as a little kid growing up when I did in pre-Title IX. Is unimaginable. And now we have women that were first those Title IX babies that are mothers and grandmothers that understand the value of sport and the lessons that can be learned from sport, and you know they want to support it, and we didn't have that, you know, 20 years ago.
A young lady getting a major shoe deal, being financially compensated for the attention that she's getting and those types of things, those are huge steps for women.
You go to a gym and like you see Caitlin Clark jerseys or Paige Beckers jerseys, and you don't always see like men's jerseys anymore.
We love the growth in the WNBA. They need to be able to see people that look like them. Girls are excited and they see it, but empowered happens, you know, with as far as your fingers can reach. The things that we've seen, we need to make that local. We need to have them feel empowered in South Dakota. And then we need to have them feel empowered in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And then you need to feel empowered within your elementary school or your high school. When you really have something special, and you have some of those on the women's side right now, people who can draw, you know, from a national audience, it's really unique. It's a special thing to see.
This is a beautiful time for women's basketball as a whole, but especially the W. So if you're not supporting the full W, then man, you're missing out on some really great basketball, and some really great women.